good, y'all? We back. Once again, happy Friday. Make it a great weekend. And don't get yourself caught up in no drama. And don't be involved in nobody's mess. If you're going to be involved in any mess, be involved in your own mess. And don't let nobody take you down with them. Don't be trying to be loyal. Or don't let your loyalty to someone put you in a situation that you never intended on being in. I want to speak about a particular group. And its intentions. We know this group puts themselves in books for the kids nowadays. This group has full access and full permission to visit schools and teach the kids about their community and their sexuality. And they feel like, or the powers that be feel like, this is needed. Kids need to be aware of this, just in case they want to go that route and be a part of such group. What you choose to do, that's your choice. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that group. I'm gonna tell you, but I will tell you the one problem I do have, and my concern I have with that group, because this group implements themselves in the lives of children. I've even seen videos of certain men who cross-dress, who are trans. And I've seen these people bending over in front of children, innocent kids, twerking, doing the splits in a classroom. A room where kids are supposed to be developed, learning how to read, write, add, subtract, multiply, divide, and just learning how to interact and get along with other kids. Not so much be introduced to sexuality and all this other extra stuff this early, especially in elementary school. But because these groups are in schools and they're pushing their behavior. See, that's the thing. Most people who don't belong to that community, who have a problem with certain things in that community, it's not so much the people and what they choose to do with their life. It's the behavior, though. The behavior that's being displayed in public, and especially to the children. That's 100% unnecessary, because you don't see heterosexual males or females pushing their sexuality on other people. You don't see male. I mean, if that's the case, heterosexual males and females need to just be in the classrooms, tonguing it up, French kissing, and maybe having sex in front of these kids, just to show them like that, hey, this is natural, guys. One way or the other, you're going to have sex. Boys, you're going to penetrate a woman one of these days, and this is how you do it. And girls, this is what you do. This is how you take it. I don't see a group of heterosexuals being allowed to go into these schools and display that kind of behavior. So why is it okay for the people of this particular group that's running everything right now? Why are they given permission to display their inappropriate behavior, which it is inappropriate? I'm not saying it's inappropriate to be into the same sex, but it is inappropriate how you display sexual behaviors around children and or in public. So this is my question. Is there people in that group who are pedophiles, but get a pass to be pedophiles and to turn out children because they belong to that group? That's my question. Because if it was a hetero, well, no, I don't know if you can be considered heterosexual if you're a man that's into children. That would make you gay and a pedophile. But if you're a man or a woman who is straight, or let's not even say straight, because that's a very, very confusing thing to say when someone who's an adult is into children. If you're a man or woman who don't connect or identify with any of those letters in that group, and you were caught, like a teacher, for example, if a male teacher is caught involved with being inappropriate with a little girl, or if a female teacher is caught doing inappropriate things or having sex, or if it was found out that a male teacher or a female teacher was having sex with little children, they would go to jail. They will expose them, reveal them to the public, crucify them, and will make it clear that this is wrong. But it seems like the people of this community, they can do certain little things. They can recruit little kids, turn them out, make them be the same way that they are, but nobody says nothing. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, Zaya Wade, Zion/Zaya. To this day, this young boy girl is a minor. But they've already shown the public inappropriate sexual behaviors by Zaya. If y'all want me to respect him as such, or her as such, the fact that they would use Zaya as the face of this new movement for recruiting young minors, these children, and turning them out. How's that not pedophilia? How's it that the people who are running these groups are not being held accountable? How are they not being locked up? Why are the feds not watching them? Why are the feds not getting warrants, raiding and arresting these people who are stealing the innocence of these children and participating in sex trafficking? That's sex trafficking. Because you are taking children from their own regular, normal environment, habitat, and their normal way of thinking prior to meeting you, and you put these ideas and these curiosities in these kids' heads, and then all of a sudden they're involved in what you're involved in, and they're doing what you do, but they're too young to be doing that. Technically, they're minors. So why is it that people that belong to this community, this group, get a pass to be pedophiles? But if it's someone that's not a part of this community, this group, it's the ultimate sin. Why can't we hold everybody accountable on all levels? There shouldn't be no special privileges. There should be no double standards. Somebody needs to be investigating the people that belong to this group. They should not be recruiting and preying on children. If it's all adults, cool, do your thing. I have no problem with that. I wish that a lot of these people in these groups out there would do it in their own privacy and their own space. I don't know why they're so desperate to force the imagery of what they do on the public, to the public, in the public eye. When heterosexuals don't do that. When straight males and straight females, they ain't having sex out in public. Now you got some sisters who love men and who are strictly dickly, excuse my French, and be out here being inappropriate, twerking and doing dumb shit. But some of the stuff that the people in this other group is doing, they doing that and way worse. So this is my thing. Just When is it going to be fair? When is it going to be something put in place that will at least shut down the agenda to sexually assault children, traffic children, and manipulate and mind control children? Because I don't give a damn what y'all support. If you are a good-hearted person, and if you are a person that's not a pedophile, you should not be supporting people in that group that are pedophiles. Because let's be real here, man. It's about maybe 30 to 40 to 50%, if not more, of people in this group who are pedophiles. I feel like a lot of the males in this group, I'm not saying all of them now, but there are males in this particular group who are into little boys, minors, not grown other men like them. You know, it's not like two RuPauls. It's like RuPaul getting with Zaya. It's like that's what's going on. We got RuPaul, not RuPaul. I think actually RuPaul. One thing I can say about RuPaul, even though he was a drag queen and he was probably one of the first, I don't want to say he was the original because I don't know, it could have been months before him, but he was the first widely accepted drag queen. But one thing I can say about RuPaul, he stayed in his lane. He had his own show and stuff like that, but I didn't see him really so much pushing his agenda. Like whoever wanted to be a part of that and embrace that, he did it. But I don't remember RuPaul going to the extreme like some of the people of today are doing. When the world knew who RuPaul was, we knew him in his space. We knew he'll pop up here and there. He'll have his drag queens, and they'll do their thing. But then they'll go back to living their life, and then we wouldn't see them again until, maybe a few more months. But y'all don't think it's out of control now? Why is nobody saying nothing? When there are children being abducted every day. There's so many other different groups who are being exposed for how they prey on children, and they do weird things with these children. So, what makes you think that some of the people that's connected to this group aren't a part of that same agenda? Because they're going after your children. It's not like they're trying to get adults to do that. I don't really see them trying to turn out grown men to be drag queens and stuff like that. They're going after the children because they know the children, their minds are not as developed enough to think and be like, man, hell nah, you tripping. I ain't doing that stuff. No, the kids are curious. They're adventurous. They're sponges. So if you put it in their face and they see it enough times, and if they see that society is making it acceptable, and they realize that their parents can't say nothing about it or do nothing about it, or if their parents don't say nothing about it, then they're going to probably do it. They're going to probably get turned out by it. But so this is my thing, man. It's like, who is at the forefront of all of this? Because this person needs to suffer the ultimate consequence, because children are still coming up missing, but we still got this group pushing these agendas and trying to steal parents' kids away. Not only their innocence away, but their bodies. They're trying to steal their bodies so they can use these children to push the agendas that they want to push for them, for the society. And I don't feel like that's cool. It's your right to choose what you want to do, but when you're trying to use children to push a wicked, sick agenda, that's a problem. And whoever is a part of that is a problem and is the problem. You're the sick, disgusting imbecile to even think that it's okay. Because if that's the case, then all men, straight men, we need to just be getting females, and we need to just be out walking around naked in public, having sex in public, We need to be going into these schools just like they doing. We need to be making books with sexual intercourse between men and women, showing these kids how exactly to do it. You know, maybe teach them about safe sex and all that stuff too. But since y'all going to the extreme with this group, maybe we need to go to the extreme. And y'all better not complain. Y'all better not say a goddamn thing. Because y'all do everything y'all want to do and don't want nobody to say nothing about it. And if somebody says something about it, y'all want to cancel them. Y'all want to play victim and act like something wrong with us for speaking down on it when it don't even have nothing to do with your sexuality and your choice. It's your behavior. It's y'all displaying sick behavior, and y'all y'all know y'all wrong for what y'all doing. But because y'all miserable and don't care about y'all's life really, y'all rather just take everybody else down with y'all. Just like when we was taught in church, you know, they said Satan, God is going to destroy Satan, but before God destroys Satan, he's going to take all God's children with him. He's going to try to take everybody down with him. It looks the same exact way. Seem like all of these people that's part of this group, they know they're on a path to destruction. Not all, but a lot of these people in this group, they on a path to destruction. They know they wrong, but they feel like they ain't got nothing else to lose anyway. So they might as well take everybody else down with them. And if they got to go after your kids, so be it. But there's a lot of double standards and there's a lot of hypocrisy. So the people that's part of this group, don't get mad when straight males and females start not caring and they start doing their extra stuff. Don't say shit, because y'all don't want us to say nothing about y'all when y'all know y'all foul. So if y'all can display y'all's foul behavior and push y'all's sexuality and y'all's agendas on these children, don't get mad when straight males and straight females do what they do, being free and in nature. Y'all be easy, man. But I would hope that some of y'all would stand up for what's right. Stop going along with what the society is trying to protect and tell y'all. Use your own damn brain. Think about what I said and compare it. Compare what heterosexual males and females do compared to people that belong to that group. I'm all about fairness. Everybody, people that belong to that group, they deserve to be treated like humans. Everybody deserves to be treated with the respect and dignity. But at the same time, when people are using this stuff to push agendas and to turn out our children, and they're helping abduct kids on the low key, sex trafficking, Pizzagate, all this other crap, then this is a problem. And if nobody else want to say nothing, then if you're not saying nothing about it and you're not standing up for it, then you're the problem too. You're part of the problem. You support it. Because if you don't speak against it, then by default, you're supporting it. I'm out, man. Y'all niggas tripping.